take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff, and we are in the midst of FPL shutdown. It's a bit of a quarantine going on. There's a few things going on in the world, but we're still here. We thought we'd get up. This morning and just contribute to the world.
The show goes on. Nothing stops. Nothing changes here. It's FPL, business as usual. And I think a few of you guys might have actually seen. I've got a YouTube channel about well-being, about this coronavirus, and just to nullify it because it's not as bad as everyone kind of thinks, but. Yeah, so just keep calm and FPL. I think that's the message we're trying to give you.
Absolutely. Anyone out there that likes what we do, check out Joff's channel. It's excellent. It's going to give you some nice insights, some stuff that's not. I mean, we talk a lot of FPL. We give a little bit of life advice too. We do. Joff gives a lot more life advice in these videos, so check him out. Great watch.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Mick.
All right, mate. So let's get straight into it, Joff.
Let's do it.
We know. Okay, so we're going to start from brass tacks.
Break it down.
We're going to start from brass tacks, Joff. All right? Brass tacks. Okay, so. We're in the midst of the whole corona stuff and there's quarantine going on. EPL suspended. April 4, we should be back.
April 4, that's the date.
April 4 is the word that we've got from FPL.
You never know.
But, the show goes on, Joff. The big thing that I found was deadlines stay the same.
That's it. Yeah.
Now I don't know which programmer needs to get sacked at FPL Towers to not be able to change those deadlines. It's the thing that I don't care about it because we get transfers and basically getting 3 free transfers basically to set up a team for 32. We'll get into that.
We will.
But why couldn't they change the dates for the FPL Cup? Can you imagine?
That's crazy.
If you were in the FPL Cup still, man,
you'd be pissed.
Oh my goodness! If I made it to the last, I think 256 left, Jock. 256
that's
people
deep.
left.
That's a deep run.
That's a deep run, man. I haven't been that deep, man.
Are you sure?
I've been deep, but not that deep. All right, so, man, can you imagine losing to a coin flip?
Yeah,
that's not right.
That'd be pretty bad. It'd be hard. You don't want that. But look at that. Hey, coin flip. It's just sad to even think about it. Not like this. But saying that, I'm sure there's a few people there that are a bit pessimistic about the Premier League actually, being underway again. But we've got breaking news that Euro 2020 has been postponed for the kind of the state that UEFA really wants all these club competitions and the EPL to be finished upon season completion, which I'm so grateful that they've done this because next year we can watch the Euro in peace and we can finish these seasons and just have a bit of a break in the meanwhile.
Yeah, that's a smart move by UEFA. It was a mandatory one. I find they need to finish the season.
They've got to finish the season.
Imagine adding that to the current state of the world.
Exactly.
You don't want that. People get invested in their teams.
Exactly.
I love my club, Chelsea. If we were winning the league, say for example, and we couldn't possibly lose it, I'd want the season to end. I would definitely want to win that league.
Just saying that, how much hate has there been for Liverpool?
It's sad.
Just end it now. It's just you got to give it to them regardless of what happens.
They earned that shit.
They did.
It's like anyone that gets up in the morning and you go to work and you earn your wage. They earned that.
Exactly.
Man. They earned it. You can't take that away.
Exactly.
You can have a laugh online, sure, ha ha ha. The poor Liverpool fans out there, they take that to heart.
Yeah, exactly.
But never walk alone. Is that what they say?
Yeah, that's the words. But yeah, so I guess this is we're gonna touch on a few little things here about what to do with these free transfers and stuff like that because I've had a lot of people ask me, should I wildcard, should I be doing this, doing that, and I just want to stop everyone. Just look, we may use some free transfers, yes, but the rest of it, just wait until it starts. It's just about being patient right now, and April 4 is the figure that's touted, but it could be the game week after that.
You never know, man. You never know in this current state. But I just want to just get in quickly right now and just let our viewers and listeners know this is going to be a little bit more of a chilled episode. Obviously, we don't have segments and all that kind of stuff going on because there's no FPL going on, man.
There's not. It's
so we're just here just to talk about the current state of affairs. Maybe chat some shit a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about our teams as well.
We may get carried away a few times. I'm not gonna.
We'll bring it back. I'm
gonna make everyone aware right now.
Yeah, that's nice.
We will bring it back. All right, mate. So where do you want to start today, Joff?
I feel like we should start with with how it is. Obviously, Copa America postponed, Euro 2020 postponed. Game week 30 game week 32 is the most likely start.
They better come back game week 32, Job. Sorry to cut you off,
I
mate,
hope
but
it is.
Aubameyang home to Norwich
Good.
missing out on a double game week.
Yeah.
That seems like I could write a movie on that. You know,
I feel for you, man. Anyone that captained him as well. Anyone that triple captained him.
Triple captain.
Can you imagine?
Nah, that's worse. I didn't think it could possibly get worse than getting 1 point for injured Mane, triple captain. It gets worse, Job. It gets much worse.
The reason it gets worse is the next year you'd be looking at it, you'd be like, oh, okay, who am I going to triple captain this year? And you'd be like, who did I triple captain? Oh, I triple captain last year. Boomie, I got defeated by the coronavirus. It's like, so that's going to hurt.
From now on, before you use your triple captain, keep picking a double game week. Make sure there's no viruses going around. Right? Everyone's healthy, because you never know, Joff. You just never know.
Oh shit, it's true. Good wise advice right there.
Hey, I'm gonna make sure next time.
We're learning, man. We've actually got a triple captain video, and we didn't mention that, so sorry about that. Our next video that we do with tutorials,
we'll update
it.
Yeah, yearly updates.
Yearly updates.
Must be done.
But yeah. So I guess look, it's good. We'll just flow with it and stuff. So obviously everyone's got our opinion of. I think it'll be up and running game week 32 or 33.
Yeah.
But it's time to start looking at those game weeks. So in this moment right now, we should all use one free transfer for whenever it's meant to be, because we've got two, and if we don't use it, we're going to lose one. So everyone use one.
Let me cut you off right there.
Cut me off.
Let me shut you right down.
Shut me down.
Shut you right down.
I'm
now,
shut down.
Joff, you explain to the people what's going on.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, but we touched on the deadlines. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
deadlines are staying in place. FPL Cup is an absolute schmozzle. I feel for you guys, but we are still getting free transfers.
We are.
Yeah. So, I mean, people may have missed this deadline, I'm not sure. But even if you did, most people, I'd say 98% will have two free transfers. Yeah. Now, just to touch on that, 70,000 people, was it 70 or 80,000 managers use chips in game week 30.
How does that happen?
That's I don't know.
But look, some people don't watch the news and that kind of thing, so you got to think about it. Obviously they would have woke up on the next day and they'd be like, oh wow.
I don't know how many of those chips were like free hits or something. Just trying to get a team in. Like, why is everyone appearing with no fixtures?
What's happened to
the site is broken.
Yeah, true. I go online, reddit.com, like what's happened to the site? Coronavirus. But it's well explained. I like that. It's better, deeper.
That's the thing. So we all have two free transfers right about now. Now some of us actually moved up in rank.
Yes, I thought about that.
I moved up 15 places in rank.
Yeah, and I moved up 17.
People taking hits. Yeah. So right now you probably should be taking hits because you're gonna go. You can't earn points. You can't earn that shit back.
I'm so curious for Saturday's deadline to see if I've gone up again. If anyone's done it now, they've missed the memo. They have missed it. Even if it's one place, it'd be like, oh wow. Especially I'm like 2,000 odd, so it'd be like, wow. Like,
I know. That's the thing. The beauty of it, the season's called off, man. People will take more hits. My ranks is gonna go down. So don't take any hits right now.
No more hits.
So hold those transfers. The thing is, as you were saying, get back into it, Joff. You got to make a free transfer this week.
Yeah, so should make a free transfer this week. And look, this is something that it's all prediction. There's going to be double game weeks galore, maybe. I don't know. As in, what we know, they're going to start from a game week 33, and the rest are going to be postponed. Is that right? That's basically what you've heard as well.
Great White Buffalo.
The ones that got away, man.
No,
the free hit one.
The triple game week is going to happen, Joff.
The triple game week's going to happen. Okay.
We're going to find the great. It's been what, 13 years we've been searching for this bad boy?
Yeah, true. The Middlesbrough one, yeah.
He's just going to stroll in through the forest and all of a sudden triple game week, man. It's going to happen.
But that's what I'm saying. So if these last two game weeks, the one, whatever, I don't even know where we're at the moment, but these two ones maybe they're not going to be even postponed. Maybe they're just called quits. So these games are null and void, or do you reckon they're going to play?
That's interesting.
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Will they replay those games?
That's what I'm asking.
They have to.
Yeah.
You have to see out the thing is, you can't just call off a game. It's not. I mean, the thing is, I reckon if the title was already won, they could probably do that.
Yeah.
But Liverpool are 2 games out?
Yeah.
So
they should postpone.
They can't do that.
Then that obviously means that FPL purposes, we're going to have some triples and doubles galore. So
we're literally going to know.
So I mean, when you think about it, then we're just brainstorming on air right now. The best kind of way to do it is check which teams have got the most games outstanding and put them in. If you're going to use one free transfer,
pretty
pull
much.
One of those teams. So a lot of Liverpool players don't.
But in saying that, like you're making a transfer in the dark this week, basically.
You're right. It's a stab in the dark. Yeah,
it's an absolute stab in the dark.
We should.
Most players are going to be fit.
We should do a video about best free transfers this week. Stab in the dark. Just got no idea.
Anyone in, man. You can put Matt Ritchie in. Yeah, Matt Ritchie.
It could be good.
Great,
oh, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. His form back. The form walks out the window.
Yeah.
Man, this is crazy. This is unprecedented in FPL history.
Uncharted waters hard.
Absolute nuts.
It's interesting though. It's fun. It's fun. And look, at the end of the day, you just got to make everything fun. You can turn all the positives into negative. Sorry, all the negatives into positives all you want, because it's a moment where we can kind of enjoy it.
I just want football back, man.
We want it back.
I mean,
it's coming.
Have you seen this? I saw on Twitter this guy. Have you heard of Marble One Racing?
No.
Okay, so some guy without sports has lost his mind.
What?
And he's cut like little ditches of dirt.
Okay.
A little like a track basically in the dirt.
Yeah.
And then he's got marbles, and he releases all the marbles, and then the first marble to the end of the track wins.
Respect.
Marble One Racing, man.
Hey.
That's the future of sports.
Whatever goes.
Future of sports.
There's no coronavirus involved in that. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No, that's
it. Yeah, so yeah, like you're saying, you got to use that one free transfer this week, and then same as next week, because we've all got 2 free transfers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and that's the thing though. If you got 2 free transfers and you don't use a transfer, that transfer is null and void.
Exactly. You lose one transfer.
It's gone.
So I mean, I'm looking at my team. I'm trying to give everyone a hypothetical. I'm looking at my team right now.
Give me an example.
Someone like Danny Ings, who was out of form,
Ooh.
he could rediscover form post-coronavirus. Maybe he's re-strengthened. Maybe it's true. Someone like him could actually bounce back. You've got to kind of predict this kind of stuff, you know. You've got no idea which way it's going to go. So someone like Ings has got a bit of a bad fixtures, but he's got his 2 games that are in the bank are Norwich away and Arsenal at home. So these are goal-scoring games. So someone like him, I was personally, before I even thought of this, because this is all winged, I was thinking about taking him out, but now I'm kind of, I don't know. Because maybe he's going to have a beautiful double game week that's going to be like, ooh, very, very tempting to keep Danny.
Absolutely.
So it's all a stab in the dark. We're just going to give you
one thing I want to tell people, little something I literally just learned right now.
I like it.
You got to click on that eye on every single player in your team before you do anything this week, because basically you can see, like you just coined it then, they've got games in the bank, Job. I didn't even think about that. That's a great way to put it. Look at Aubameyang, for example.
Yeah.
He's got 2 games in the bank. He's got Southampton away and Brighton away. They're going to be double game weeks, something like
100%.
They're going to be double game weeks. Or the great way above. Triple game week's going to happen. So that's what you got to look at. That's great to actually know. I mean, just to check out your players, see what their double game weeks are going to be.
Even Wolves,
know now.
Even Wolves. Like for me, I think that looking at this straight away, Wolves players are ones to watch, because they got West Ham away and Bournemouth at home as their TBC games.
Yeah.
Plus they've got Aston Villa at home and in game week 32 that should be played. So so it's just about looking at the best fixtures for the last little bit. Even though you got a wild card, a lot of people probably got wild cards. A lot of people got bench boosts. Like it's going to be, this is going to be
pandemonium.
As soon as
you thought the pandemic was bad.
Honestly,
for this, man.
This could be the best ever finish in a FPL season in the history of the game, because it's going to be so much fun and so much especially the more chips that you've got. If you've got all chips available right now, I'm going to put my phone down, I'm going to clap. Bravo. Because you are in the best position.
Pick up yourself.
Imagine that triple game week. That's true. It's like a Boomerang's fixtures. You're like, I might as well.
Imagine having a triple captain and a triple game week. Damn, the worlds would collide, John.
you drop from 100,000 to top 1,000. Like it could happen. Anything's possible in this moment.
Triple game week.
This is actually really exciting. Honestly, I've really thought about it. We both haven't really thought.
I've just switched it off.
Yeah, we have. We've kind of thought about. You know what? We've got. Should we do videos? And we're like, you know what? The show goes on. We've got to continue this positive kind of. Positive to spread positivity. You know what I mean? It's what it's all about. So. So it's good giving you guys this little bit of insight is amazing. And
us just doing a thing, like 3 Wolves players, pretty much it must happen.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at 3 Wolves for blank game week 31. Another thing we should touch on. No more blank game week 31, John.
True.
That's gone. That's been wiped.
Yeah, I lost out on that. I took Vardy out for bloody Jota. I lost myself. He got 11. He got 2. I lost 9 points there. Right? Damn it.
I think that's why this is my favorite season ever.
Yeah.
You know why it's my favorite season ever?
Mystery.
It's just unknowns out there. It's so good. I love how you got people online that have these spreadsheets and stuff planning out. All right, game week 37. I'm going to take out Jota for Jimenez. That's what I'm going to do. It's not going to change. Oh yes, it is. That's what I love about this season. It's going to change. Everything's going to change, man. You just can't predict this season. It's beautiful, man. I love it.
It's been a fun season, and I mean, I just want to actually try to find one or two players. I'm looking at my free transfer that I'm actually
Fernandes, baby.
Looking for.
Oh my goodness. If you don't own Bruno Fernandes, ladies or gentlemen, please bring him in.
Wow.
He has got some absolute sexual fixtures. He's got Brighton away, Bournemouth at home, Villa away, Southampton at home in the next 4. He's 2 fillers. He's 2 games in the bank.
The banks.
Tottenham away and Sheffield at home. So they're gonna slide into his DM somewhere in there, maybe 33, 34 when these double game weeks start happening.
That. And I have heard,
he's gonna have great doubles.
I've heard about Fernandes. He's good after pandemics. He's really good. So
really?
We got breaking news here.
Excellent.
Bruno Fernandes is good in pandemic. After post-pandemic.
He wakes up strong. That's what he does.
He does.
He gets up. He keeps up with his supplements.
Exactly.
I
mean, I think he's aware that between the ages of 20 and 40, that 0.2% people that actually contact the coronavirus. That's all that suffer. You know? So
that's just science.
That's science.
I like when you bring science to the podcast.
You got to bring it in sometimes.
Good.
I think Fernandes is aware of the science.
Absolutely. They got sports scientists.
They know what's going on.
They don't add up the ones and zeros, but they're there.
They're there.
They're in the same room.
It's right in the face.
When it's getting done. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Oh look, I'm bringing this to your attention.
Talk to me.
Manchester City. Oh, gasp! You should be gasping right now because Manchester City have 4 TBC games in hand.
Oh my goodness!
4.
I think I just shot it.
Did music just come on? Was that like? Was that in relation to Manchester City's fixture?
That is insane, Joe.
They've got 4. And
that's not right.
They're 3 home games of the 4.
I don't believe it. I won't believe it.
So Arsenal at home, Burnley at home, Chelsea away, Newcastle at home. Obviously, they blank in game week 34, which I don't know if that's relevant anymore. But who knows what's going on? Like, is everything going to be moved?
I'm pretty sure they're going to play a game that week.
Yeah, I reckon they would too. But it's just something that I guess Manchester City players.
It could be. Who do we buy though?
Again, who knows? By the time that it comes around, maybe Aguero's the chosen one.
You buy Aguero and Jesus, and then you sort it.
You're done.
That's it, man. You're done. One of them's going to play. I'm going to own both of them. Why not? It's not so crazy.
It's not that bad. They actually
captain them.
They actually might not.
That's an idea.
They actually might both play. They've actually been playing together as well lately, which is actually something to kind of look at.
I got Aubameyang money to blow. So much Aubameyang money to blow. I want to blow Aubameyang straight out of my team. Straight out. That was unless Aubameyang gets a double game week like real soon.
Yeah,
that's a really bad transfer for everyone out there today.
Oh, look, it happens.
Could happen. I mean, Norwich at home, a hat trick there would make everyone smile about that. Because you think about it, he's missed 2 pretty rubbish fixtures. Yeah. They had Brighton. One of them was good, but he's gone straight in. So if you own Aubameyang, you got to keep him for Norwich.
Yeah, you have to.
I don't want to.
I'd keep.
He's hurt me, Job.
Like, we still don't know if that Norwich game will be played, so I'd keep him for one more game week. Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want to bring Chelsea to the front as well. This is something I'm still digging. I'm digging deep here. So Chelsea in their next 5 fixtures, they've got easy games, and they've got Aston Villa away as one of their TBC games. So it's someone that like Marcus Alonso, or someone that's actually, like Giroud. Poor Giroud. You know what? Just a moment of silence for Giroud. He fought his way into the bloody into everything, into our hearts, and minds, into my heart. I was not anti Giroud, but I was.
Man in the game.
He's a sexy guy. I was one of those players that was like, all right, Giroud, prove yourself. He finally got me, man. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I was like,
Giroud changed you.
I was like, you know what?
He made you jump the fence.
Are
you gonna let everyone know?
I was Team Giroud, man. And all of a sudden, coronavirus come in. He was just like, he'd be thinking the same thing. He'd be like, oh, for come on, for FFF.
For Fruit Loops' sakes.
For Fruit Loops' sake, that's it. And unfortunately, it's happened. And hopefully he can fight his way back into that team because Tammy's fit now, I'm sure. Oh.
Tammy's so fit, man.
Far out.
What are they actually doing? Are they training, like the UK players training like isolated, or they're still holding training facilities?
I'm pretty sure they're mostly isolated, but there'd be a lot of people that would be doing it. The ones with less fear, especially like the clubs will be aware of how minimum this can actually be.
So what about match fitness? You got to call into match fitness is going to be a big thing coming back.
You saying this right now. I know for a fact all these clubs want the edge. Yeah, they want the edge. So they'd be doing this behind kind of everyone's backs. Playing games under 23s versus the senior squad reserves. They'd be doing it against all health regulations. They'd be doing it because they want the edge. They're going to be coming back. Someone like Liverpool, for example, or anyone that's in the Champions League that want to just finish the season off. in a positive state, they'd be doing it. Be like, you know what? Why not? Everyone just play with face masks, and do you know what I mean? Like, find ways to do it because it's all about the edge. it's like teachers you better nose breathing. But yeah, so no, it is good. I feel it's been a good little episode, a bit of a light-hearted episode, and all about love and just a bit of awareness about a few different things. And
that's it, just touching on a few things. Hopefully you took something from this. If you take anything from this, just use that free transfer.
Yeah, use that free transfer.
And then use it again. We'll be back anyway next week, but make sure you use that free transfer.
Let's get some free transfers out there. Let's get top 3 free transfers. All right, Fernandez won. We know that.
All right. Well, to answer that question, Joffrey, we're going to look at the potential of Game Week 32.
Yeah.
Which is still I'm not sure, but let's base it on 32 being our example here. So we've got Wolves versus Villa. That's a fixture that this whets anyone's appetite. So I think if you don't own Doherty Doherty. If you don't own Doherty, all the way from is he Irish?
He's Irish.
Ireland. I'm from Ireland and I like potatoes. That's my Irish accent.
That's pretty good. I like that.
It's decent, yeah. So if you don't own Mr. Matt Doherty, the drums. You don't own him, man. He's in massive form. Well, he was in massive form, and he's coming to this beautiful fixture against Villa, who just love conceding goals.
I like that.
Matt Doherty will be someone I'm going
to talk about. And the last one, look, it's got to be Kevin De Bruyne. It's simple, it's pure, it's Kevin De Bruyne. He was an injury now. I'm sure he's fit. They've got amazing fixtures upcoming.
Liverpool at home. That's a massive. What the? That is crazy. That's actually. You remember how? I'm sorry to interrupt you again, Joe. I've been doing that all day.
It's fine.
Remember how I said that Liverpool got to win 2 games to win the season?
Yeah.
That doesn't make. That actually is void and null if they beat Manchester City.
True.
They beat Manchester City, all of a sudden.
Game over.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna happen in that game maybe if it happens. Look at that. The stars collide. They beat City to win it. Like that would have it probably would have happened.
Man. That's like a final.
In a way.
It's a final in a way. If you think about it, it's first versus second.
Yeah.
They're going for it.
David versus Goliath though.
Everything's on the line. I did not realise how big that game
is. That's crazy. I mean, they win and then it turns into 3 games. It's true.
1:30 Monday morning.
And you think about it, Pep Guardiola, you know the way that he is. He'd be using anything he can to give him the positive edge as well. He'd be like, if it's that game there, all of a sudden we win it. They've got to win 3 games. Yeah. Maybe they've lost their mojo. Maybe one of their players gets the coronavirus and can't play for a couple of weeks. Yeah. Anything's possible.
That's crazy.
It's going to be an interesting finish, man. That's a lot of hypotheticals. So many hypotheticals.
That's just going to take the whole game week away, though. Like, nothing else is really going to matter besides that one game. It's so huge. Like, FPL purposes as well, because we all own 2-3 Liverpool, maybe a couple of City players. So
actually, you know what? I wonder what Liverpool do. They've been knocked out of the Champions League. Say for example, they do win that game against Manchester City. They've got nothing to play for in anything. Yeah. Do they just keep playing the kids, or do they play the players? Like, it's going to be an interesting time.
See what they put out there.
It's really, there's so many question marks. There's so much mystery in the coming weeks, but it's exciting, man. Mystery is exciting.
I love it.
Yeah. So
I'm a little bit upset about Chelsea though. My boys in blue finally got some form. Now all of a sudden. That's it. That form's gone. Actually, can we still trust to bring in Chelsea players, John?
I think Alonso, for sure. Alonso is another one. That's 4. Alonso, they've got decent fixtures as well. Alonso, we've seen the form that he had. Yeah. We love Alonso.
When he's on the pitch.
When he can make his way on
Emerson, however.
Far out.
That guy's just dynamite. Anyway, Alonso. Yeah, actually, Alonso's really
Alonso could be a good shout, man. He could be a good shout. But I mean,
even Tammy if he comes back to fitness.
Yeah, a special shout out as well, because the championship, and I feel like they're leading by example. The English Championship, they said we're gonna guns blazing, we're gonna finish this season. So
yeah, excellent.
And I feel like it's a beautiful lead by example thing for the world, because I think they were one of the first competitions in the world to say that. And it's something that, again, it's huge. It's amazing because they're leading by example. Obviously, the Premier League will follow suit. I think Premier League's got a meeting in the next day or two to kind of hopefully release some news to us. So by the time you actually watch this, you might be like, "Oh, we know that it's being played at this day, boys." But we're still trying, all right? We're in the dark. We're shooting in the dark, all right?
That's it. We're shooting in the dark. Absolutely. That's all we can do, man. That's all we can do.
But I don't know. You pretty happy with that, or a little bit more continue? Or is there anything else you want to say?
And I think that's pretty good. I think we've wrapped this one up.
I'm happy with that as
well. Nice ad-libbed podcast.
Should we quickly touch on our teams, mate? We'll quickly touch on our teams.
All right, let's just touch on our teams.
So my Game Week 30 rank was 1. I had 0 points. I think that was yours as well, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. But I thought, we can talk about our, our last relevant week, really. Game week 29.
All right, yeah, game week 29.
It was a long time ago.
That's so long ago. Oh, 83 points. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good, man. I finished on 70 points.
That's pretty good as well.
Yeah. We're in the top 6K now.
Yeah, nice.
5974. Where you sit?
I had a game week rank of 88,000, by the way. That was good. I am 2772. So
how many points separate us? Just I like to just keep an eye on.
That's
the only thing I like to keep an eye on.
You love that.
Ooh, drop
about 20 odd points. Is that what is it?
Yeah, about 20 odd points.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so with this game week as well. Oh yeah, Harvey Barnes. I think we spoke about Barnes in our last kind of one. Barnes got 19, Mane 13, Salah 18. Sometimes it's good to reflect. Like, I haven't even looked at that for a bit. The more time in between game weeks, you look at that and you're like, oh wow, Mane's in form. Barnes. You shouldn't be taking Barnes out.
It's a great way to look at it when you think about it. Because I mean, we live in like a world
like
of just judging. So close to that. I mean, I only remember the last game week, maybe the game week before that, when I'm thinking about my transfers. But so that's something you should definitely look at this. At your team before you make some transfers in game week 32.
Yeah.
Make sure you look at the last points they scored in game week 29. Just see what they did, just to remind yourself what happened.
Yeah.
You really are gonna be shooting in the dark when it comes to 32.
Like, you just gotta back your gut to see. All right, it's literally how do you think they're gonna respond after having time off? Have they eaten too much? Are they overweight now? Have they been training? Are they disciplined?
Who was in the gym? Who was on the couch?
You know what I mean? Like, it's literally you got to start looking at those kind of things, and who's gonna look at that? I mean, I know, for example, right now, if Cristiano Ronaldo was still in the Premier League, I'd be putting him in because then he's disciplined, all that kind of thing, So I feel like someone like maybe Sergio Aguero, he'd be keeping fit. He's pretty disciplined mentally, like Zlatan, someone like Zlatan.
Yeah, you got to think maybe the older players, maybe.
Yeah, experience. You're right, experience. Yeah, don't buy into the fear. You're right.
The kids would be a little bit scared.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it.
It's true. You never know though. Some kids, they're a bit awake and they're a bit kind of aware of a few things. So, but yeah, no, look, I think it's been good. So yeah, your rank is we're both in the top 10K right now. It's probably the first couple game weeks all season that we're both in the top 10K, which is pretty awesome. And
did that last year too in the late run.
We did, didn't we? But it was we were roughly about 25 to 30. Yeah.
Yeah, we were tight.
Yeah.
We aiming for the top 10K. And
then we didn't. Yeah.
I had a bad last game week. You had a decent one.
Yeah, true. But no, that's good, man. I think that's pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah.
Excellent, mate. Thank you so much for joining me, John. In the same room. We haven't mentioned
that before. How good this? Yeah, true. Yeah, together.
This should happen a bit more often.
We will be doing it. We will be doing it
in the same room.
But I mean. I try and put out there as well. If there's anything else that you guys want us to kind of video on in the next kind of little bit, ask us and we'll see if we can do it. Because
if you want us to talk about Star Wars, we can talk about Star Wars. Whatever, man. We don't care. We'll talk about Game of Thrones. We don't even care. Game of Thrones.
I'm talking about FPL purposes as well.
I'm talking about anything. I'm going full deep here, Joe.
Full deep. Oh, shit.
Let me tell you about my dog. I'll tell all about my dog. If you want to know.
His dog's name is Loki, by the way. He's beautiful. He's right there. He's just rolling over. He's beautiful.
But he's a sexy dog.
Look at him, cute boy. But I think that'll do it, I reckon, yeah.
Alright, mate. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. If you did enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, hit all the buttons. Just hit them all. Just literally mash every button on the screen that you can.
Maybe not the thumbs down though, if you wouldn't mind. But if you feel like you need a thumbs down, hey, do it. Hey,
if you did not enjoy this video, please hit that dislike.
You better dislike it if you didn't like it.
I want to know, man. I like constructive criticism.
Exactly.
And that's constructive. It is. If you didn't like this video, that means I need to improve. But I already know that. But in saying that, it's just a way to say, Mick, come on, man, improve. Come on, man, get better.
If you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel as well, it'll be in the in the credits after the video on the in the YouTube thing. It'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate it.
Level up awareness.
Thank you. And you'll learn some stuff because it's not even about the coronavirus. It's about well-being in general. Like I've had this in my mind for a bit, so it's here to help you guys. Here to just spread love and wisdom. That's what it's all about. It's all about love at the end of the day.
Absolutely. It's FPL Take the Hit, the prequel.
That's it. Sequel. That's it. Why not?
Prequel and the sequel.
Oh.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. As we said, FPL Take the Hit. Always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Ciao.
Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.